According to Nobel Prize laureate Rigoberta Menchú, she says, without strong watchdog institutions, impunity becomes the very foundation upon which systems of corruption are built. And if impunity is not demolished, all efforts to bring an end to corruption are in vain. Hello and thank you for joining us on another episode of The Eagle. My name is Aisha Mohammed.
Imagine a society where everything works. Durable road networks, stable electricity supply, portable water, well-equipped and functional healthcare facilities, quality education for all, affordable housing schemes, social security benefits, job creation and a lot more that makes life comfortable to live. That is an ideal society. We can only achieve these if we all play our part. Say no to corruption to enjoy these benefits. Kill corruption to save Nigeria. This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
Today's edition of The Eagle is a continuation of reports on the creation and achievements of EFCC offices across the country. Stay tuned as the program continues right after this timeout.
Corruption is a cankerworm. Na cankerworm. I said na cankerworm. Na cankerworm. Corruption don't finish our country. Nigeria women rise up and come together. Oh yeah.
Every woman come out. But we fight corruption together. Oh, every woman fall out. But we kill corruption together. Oh,
them they thief our money. Send them obodo yibo. Children they suffer every day. Better school in no day. Nigeria women come, oh, women from every sector. Make we fight corruption. We won't kill our country. Them go collect money for light, chop the money, light we no see. Good road and good health and call. We no see. I said na cankerworm, oh, na cankerworm, oh.
Join the EFCC in its crusade to rid Nigeria of corruption. Naija, now we all know.
We kick off today's program from Kaduna, northwest Nigeria. Kaduna State is one of the most famous and cosmopolitan states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is ranked 4th by land and 3rd by population in the country and has its slogan, a center of learning. The Kaduna Zonal Office of the EFCC was created in 2017 by the acting chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Mustafa Magu. In this special report, the Eagle team spoke with the zonal head, Lafiya Yakubu, who stressed rigorous public enlightenment campaigns as one of the core mandates of the EFCC. The report was compiled by Zainab Sana Ahmad and Anna Awe Akuson and presented by Ilyas Haruna Bala.
The word Kaduna was derived from a combination of a Bagi word, Odna, which is the name of a river, and the Hausa word for crocodile, which is Kada. It is indicative that the name Kaduna was taken up by Lord Frederick Lugard and his colonial colleagues when they moved the capital of the then northern region from Zungeru to Kaduna City in 1916. The state is located in the northern part of Nigeria's high plains. In its constitutional mandate, which empowers the Commission to correct any form of economic and financial crimes in the country, the EFCC, led by its acting chairman Ibrahim Magu, took its anti-corruption initiative to Kaduna State by creating the Kaduna Zonal Office in July 2017. The office, which was commissioned by the Kaduna State Governor Ahmad Nasiru El-Rufai, began operations immediately and today has several achievements to its name, amongst which is the calculated war against the influx of cybercrime perpetrators who are running away from other parts of the country due to incessant raids of their hideouts by the Commission. Lafiya Yakubu is the zonal head.
The achievement within the shortest possible time was very, very tremendous, very, very huge. Looking at the situation I found on ground. I think I took over the office on the 7th of March 2019. At that time, the Kaduna Zonal Office has about 4 or 3 convictions. And now we are about 29, 30. So it's huge. That is within the 6 months that I stayed there, we'll be able to achieve that. We also have entering for futures for close to about 12 properties.
He said the zonal office came at a time that Yahoo boys began to relocate to the state after receiving heat from the commission in other parts of the country.
I think I'm one of the people that gave them heat in Benin, and then the heat they're receiving from other parts of the country, so they are running back to Kaduna. And knowing their modus of operandi, and coming from the area where it's highly infested with such kind of crime, I could easily dictate who they are and how they operate. I sent my men out, and I think we arrested close to about 50 or 60, 50 something of them. And out of them, some are still facing trial, while some have been convicted already.
On strategies employed towards achieving the desired results, Melafia said his leadership style, which allows everyone under his watch to exhibit his or her potentials, has helped tremendously in channeling the zonal office towards greater achievements. He added that apart from leadership, the zonal office also conducts all its activities within the ambits of the rule of law.
We are too taught how to investigate and how to get convictions. And those are the modes we use to ensure that all the cases we took to court are properly guided by law.
What strategies are you putting in place in ensuring that Kaduna State and its environs do not become safe haven for internet fraudsters, also known as Yahoo boys?
We have some good informants that are giving us reliable information. And I also went on air to inform the landlords and the owners of hotels that in any case I found any of these people residing or habitating in any of their properties, we invoked a section of the law that gave us power to deal with the owner of such properties.
What is the zonal office's relationship with the host community?
They are very, very appreciative. And with the arrest, the convictions, I think Kaduna people are happy. The other states also are happy that we are in there to be able to help curtail some of the excesses.
The Kaduna Zonal Office, apart from enforcement, arrest and prosecution of economic and financial crime offenders, also carry out rigorous public enlightenment campaigns in order to prevent corruption and also to educate the public from falling victims of fraud and other financial related offenses.
We collaborate with the NYC to go to schools. I think we're able to go to markets and motor parks. The Public Affairs Department have been able to do that already. And presently, I think the Human Rights Commission is partnering with us. We are going to have a program soon. And the NUJ also are also partnering with us. We also had the opportunity to talk to the lawyers during their law week, and I told them, I said, lawyers are partners with us.
Some residents of the state who spoke to the Eagle say the coming of EFCC to the state is a welcome development as the Commission is working towards combating corruption in the country.
It's a very good and welcoming item because the administration, their effort in trying to curb corruption, the establishment of EFCC here in Kaduna, which is one of the center of the north. So it is a very good idea.
Ya alhamdulillah mana gode ma Allah wannan office ana maraba da shi. Munin da muke zaune da shi muna maraba kuma muna gode ma Allah da Allah kawo shi wannan. Ko mutane da dama suna gode ma waɗannan masu wannan aiki saboda ana kwato haƙƙin mutane wani zai ga cire haƙƙinka amma da ka kawo na wurin sai ga an kwato ma haƙƙinka. mutane da yawa akwai abokanmu da dama da suke ta alfahari da wannan abu gaskiya suna yabon wannan ma'aikata kuma Allah shi wannan ma'aikata albarka kuma Allah su musu jagora akan aikin da suke yi.
It is a very good one since it's like a federal thing and I think every state should have it. They've been doing a good job because at times when I come there's some things I see around and it's obvious that they are working.
They also appeal to the federal government to establish more offices in other states, as the presence of EFCC in all the 36 states of the country will go a long way in curbing corruption. Ilyasu Haruna Bala, reporting for The Eagle.
My people, you see, time don't come where we go stop to grumble. Make we talk about this matter where they table. Before this country go fumble, come tumble. Time don't come where we go hold ourselves accountable and responsible. See as corruption make man pikin dey miserable. See as the hunger dey unbearable. Electricity no dey stable. Our roads no dey reliable. Education no dey affordable. Even elections myself, e no dey credible. Who we go hold responsible? But una know say a great Nigeria dey possible. This cankerworm called corruption, e dey curable. Me and you, we dey able, we dey capable, and together we go create an economy that is sustainable. That is why I dey beg all of una make una support the EFCC so that we fit kick this nyamanyama thing wey they call corruption comot for this country. I beg make una support EFCC.
This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
Glad to know you're still here. And in case you're just tuning in, the program is The Eagle, coming to you from the stables of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. As stated earlier on our previous program, the EFCC established new offices across the country to ease the plight of Nigerians in accessing the EFCC and also taking the fight to their doorstep so they can become anti-corruption soldiers and contribute their quota in seeing that corruption is brought to its barest minimum. The EFCC, which started operations in 2003 in a small office located within the premises of the Bureau of Public Enterprises (BPE), can today boast of 14 offices across the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. In this report compiled by Benga Adewoye and written by Ilyasu Haruna Bala, we highlight this expansion with particular focus on the Ilorin Zonal Office. Take a look.
The humble beginning of the commission started in an office domicile within the Bureau of Public Enterprises (BPE) in Maitama, Abuja. The commission thereafter moved to number 1 Ibrahim Tayo Road, Aso Rock Pillar, also in Abuja, where it started its operations activity. Few months later, the Lagos office was established. In order to cater for the growing number of workforce, the pioneer chairman of the commission, Nuhu Ribadu, facilitated the purchase of number 5 Formela Street in Musi 2, Abuja, to serve as the administrative headquarters of the agency at that time. Confronted by the challenge for additional workspaces, the commission acquired a parcel of land located at the back of Musi 2 office to erect an operation headquarters. The building, whose construction started in 2006, was commissioned in 2007 by former President Olusegun Obasanjo and was named after late Major General Tunde Idiagbon. This facility, also known as the Idiagbon House, was built purposely for the operations department. In the quest to bring the fight against corruption closer to the people, the EFCC created offices in Port Harcourt, Enugu, Kano, and Gombe states. Additional offices were created in Ibadan, Kaduna, and Maiduguri in 2016, with Benin and Uyo following suit in 2017. In view of the improved staff strength and the determination of ridding the country of economic and financial crimes, the Commission created 3 additional new zonal offices in Makurdi, Sokoto, and Ilorin in 2018. Today, the Commission has 14 offices across the country's 6 geopolitical zones. One of the newest creations, the Ilorin Zonal Office, started its full operations in February 2019. In less than a year of its establishment, the zonal office has so far prosecuted 29 internet fraudsters, secured 15 convictions, forfeited expensive cars, properties, and money running into millions of naira to the federal government. Speaking further on the success recorded by the office, the zonal head Ishaku Sharu attributed the milestone to the use of sound intelligence gathering system in receiving intelligence information from the public.
The recovery made so far, we have over 50 million naira cash that was recovered based on the direct petition written to us, where we swung into action and we recovered, and this money was returned to the victim on bond. And so also we have over 200 million naira on interim forfeiture that we got from the State High Court and Federal High Court is there.
Sharu also said support and collaboration with stakeholders like the Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Sulu Gambari, and other prominent traditional rulers, the federal and state chief judges, the citizens of the state, all have impacts in the achievements recorded.
Like I said, the secret behind our successes was the flow of information from members of the public. If we are not in good time with them, this flow of information wouldn't have come to us. You know, when we started, as part of the tradition of the commission, we visit the stakeholders, including the emir, the chief judge, the federal high court judge, you know, all the stakeholders. We visited them. And not only that, we extend hand of fellowship with them. We also present the compliment of the acting executive chairman to them. And we in fact, at any given time when we need them, we just go and knock at their door, and we are very much obliged to see them. The advice for the members of the public, like I always said, beyond conviction, we are not only here to wield the battle and start hitting on the perpetrators of crime. We are also here to ensure that people have changed for good. Let there be a preventive strategy. You understand? By implication, they should continue to partner with us so that we can do more of enlightenment, so that instead of people going into the crime, let them, err on the side of caution and remain law-abiding, because prevention, they said, is better than cure.
The Eagle team also interviewed some respondents who expressed gratitude to President Muhammad Buhari for his tireless effort in fighting corruption. The respondents, who said the coming of EFCC to Kwara State is a welcome development, also thanked the EFCC acting chairman Ibrahim Magu for plotting an office in Ilorin.
It's a welcome development. So far, as a state chairman, Ariwa Conservative Youth Forum, Kwara State chapter, this is the kind of development we needed in our state, especially in the zonal offices there.
It's a very welcome development. You thought, because let me say 4 years ago, some like a little fraud in Kwara because of you are not around that time. But since, let me say, since almost 1 year to up to now, the improvement has been a change in Kwara.
That yes, in your position, you can correct the anomalies in Kwara State. You are very much welcome for those of us who are here, and we know your stay will be fruitful.
The establishment of EFCC in Nigeria context, in Kwara in particular, is a welcome development. We all appreciate their effort. In the last couple of the months, coming of EFCC into Ilorin and to Kwara State in particular has given us a kind of hope by revealing what happened in the last government, another area of Nigeria economy.
It's a new development, and it's a very good idea. And it's a very good development that we help the security of this state, the stability of this state, the integrity of this state. So it's a good development. It's a welcome idea, or welcome good things that we are expecting that's supposed to be in this state. And it is very, we appreciate for bringing it down to Kwara State here. We appreciate it for bringing it. It's a good development, sir.
It will be recalled that between May 24th and 29, 2019, the EFCC Ilorin Zonal Office disclosed how it prevented some Kwara State government officials from misappropriating the sum of over 10 billion naira, and how it investigated over 15 properties in choice areas of Ilorin, which allegedly belonged to some civil servants in the state. One of such properties, worth 150 million naira, has been forfeited to the federal government, just as many more properties have been marked as proceeds of crime. Ilyasu Haruna Bala, reporting for the Eagle.
Thank you, Ilyas, once more for that report. One of the major questions being asked by Nigerians is, what does the EFCC do with final forfeited funds? To answer this question, we present to you a skit offering insight into what final forfeiture funds are used for. Enjoy.
Brother, yes? These EFCC officers are rich. The court just gave them plenty money yesterday. How? Court give them money? How can court give money to EFCC? Brother, yesterday, Mr. Labaja forfeited 2 billion naira. And so, the EFCC will share the money now. Oh no, that's not true. Okay? Let me educate you and many other Nigerians thinking like you. Okay? You see, when a case is reported to EFCC, okay, the EFCC investigate and go to court for prosecution. Okay? When the case is finally concluded, the money will be returned to the complainant. That is either individual, state, or federal government. Okay? And in the case of federal government, the money will be taken to consolidated revenue account in CBN. You understand? Okay. You see, EFCC does not share from the money at all. Okay. It is only National Assembly that is held with the responsibility of appropriating the money that is either for projects and other programs. Wow. Thank you very much, brother. Now I understand it very well. Hello, my fellow Nigerians. From the explanation of my brother, you get to understand that EFCC does not take the money into their own pockets, but rather they return the money into the appropriate domain. EFCC Nigeria, fighting against corruption.
EFCC, the way of stuffing the weather. We are singing the song, EFCC, the soul that shines for.
Well, as seen and heard from the skit, all forfeited funds are either returned to the government at all levels, as the case may be, or to individuals depending on the original owner of the funds. And with that, we have come to the end of this week's edition of The Eagle. We thank you for watching. Please visit our website at efccnigeria.org and send your petitions to info@efccnigeria.org. You can also follow us and send your enquiries and suggestions to all our social media platforms at Official EFCC on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I am Aisha Muhammad. As usual, I leave you with these parting words from Nelson Mandela, which says, "Our human compassion binds us the one to the other, not in pity or patronizingly, but as human beings who have learned how to turn our common suffering into hope for the future." It is our hope that whatever challenge we're going through right now, together we'll surely fight it through. From all of us here, it's goodbye and God bless Nigeria. And also, don't forget to be kind to one another.